Welcome back, everybody, to this country playthrough of the Dragon Quest VII Reimagined playthrough. We made it to Faraday Castle in the last one, and we took on teeny boppers who were insane. Proper difficult. Literally scraped through the skin of our teeth. Huh. Hello there. You must be the new recruits the captain's been crowing about. I'd love to congratulate you. To be honest, I think you possibly bar me if you want to fight those iron bulgers. Fine. Right, let's head in. Hardwood headwear. It's the new recruits who joined us over at Frostbisher. I heard all about you. You certainly look like you can handle yourselves. May very well be the answer to our prayers. Yep. Can't get in there. That noise, it's them. The automata are coming. Help! Could do with a place to rest, to be honest. Oh. The Blighters finally saw sense and hired me. Once I get my first month's wages, I'm going to send them straight to my folks so they can have a slap-up meal on me. Huh. I say the captain, good windings, newest recruits. Much discussed amongst the troops, but fear not. I've only heard good things. Welcome aboard. Wow, nothing? Huh. I'd say you wouldn't happen to see the captain anywhere, would you? You have. So he made it back safe and sound. A capital. Rather suspect he'll be giving the king the lowdown as we speak. Huh. It's the officer's mess. This is where we gentlemen of intermediate rank retire to silence and recreance after the manifold tribulations of the working day. Any symposia concerning matters of tactics and strategists also tend to occur within the confines of these four walls. Between you and me, our most recent confabulations have been amphetamine in duration and Lilliputian in import. What language is this? Okay. Let's not head in there just yet. Quagland, you should have used that. Give us a sec, will ya? Almost done. You're going for a piss. That's better. What was your wanting, or do you need to answer the call of nature too? Most certainly do not. Thank you very much. Disgusting. I put drink in, it comes out. I put food in, well, you get the idea. Ain't nothing more natural than that, after all. It's what separates us from them horrible automations, ain't it? Go on. Me old chuckaboos, give it a try. You're always a first-class spot, I'm telling you. Rather random. Mini medal? Nope. Okay. Must be the new recruits you've been hearing so much about. Huh. The king and the captain are both waiting for you in the throne room. As our newest comrades in arms, it's my pleasure to let you pass. Yes, if we came here before, we couldn't have got past these guys. Okay. Huh. You must be the new lot, eh? Captain Good Windings told me all about you. You'll find the king upstairs. Don't keep him waiting. Save point. Yeah, we're going to drop a save. Been a few minutes since we saved, so that's good. Okay. Head up. Okay, before we head to them. Not so long ago, the castle here was jammed to the rafters of travellers, and there were more merrymaking than we knew what to do with. Now it's a rare sight to see anyone who isn't in armour. The fun's rather gone out the old place. It's especially dull now most of the best troops have been posted to Frostbisher out to the northeast. All the gang have gone, you know. Chauncey, Smithy and old Biffa. single file. That gets us down to beneath where we don't need to be.
Huh?
By crikey, nothing to report, Captain. Oh, hold on, you're not Captain Goodwinding. Do you mind awfully not sneaking up on me like that? Okay. I'll head over to the other side. Oh, I simply can't wait to see my beloved palace guard leap into action. They're such awfully dashing lot. Forgive me, I should explain. When the guards spot anything suspicious, they immediately leap down the trapdoor there to report it. Just the most breathtaking display of bravery and stoic fulfillment of duty. It sets my heart a quiver. Something awful. There may become a day when the automation horde stand at the gates of our castle. It's my duty to my kingdom, nay, my civilization, to be ready for them. Okay. It was nice just to get a feel of everywhere. Okay. Automata aren't like us, you know. Never grow weary, no matter how many fall in battle. More are always being built to take their place. I know one shouldn't say so, but I'm afraid of our prospects might be rather bleak. Strong medicine, need that. No mini medal. The princess is always moping out there by herself. No doubt she's got those dreaded automata on her mind. I really wish I could give her some succor, but who wants to listen to an old woman like me? Right, got pot, moonwood bulb.
Oh.
The best thing one can do before going off to battle is to strap on the old feed bag. I say, I could get another slice of squirrel pie, a dash of calf's foot jelly, and some slink and a helping of broxy. The man is a shocking bad hat, let me tell you. This is not a soup kitchen. All the rotter does is eat. I've never even seen him lift a finger or make himself useful to anyone. No, I have not. Okay. Head out there in a mo. Through there's the underground butthole, where the king and the top brass can scarper to the extremis. Strictly speaking, it's not somewhere raw recruits should be nosing around. If I did decide to pull that lever, I certainly wouldn't be telling anyone. Edged boomerang. Just a nice 6 attack power increase. Nice. Medicinal herb.
Oh.
I'm busy stockpiling foods to get this room ready for emergencies. Who knows? The king might need to hide down here for days on end. Yep, well, I've got his weapon, so we can't have that. Buzz. Disappointing. Okay, we're back at the top. Oh, my old man's a dustbin. He wears a dustbin's hat. His lifeless eyes and his iron thighs are enough to knock you flat. I bonked him on the head one day and it rang out like a gong. His nickel noggin never do well. Me old man's an automaton. Penning a musical hall classic to skewer the sensibilities of those tin-skinned brutes, though I fear for all their metal plating, they still lack a sense of irony. Brilliant. That is exceptional. We can come out the back here, just seeing if there's anything potentially. Just been hired, you know, and between you and me, I haven't the foggiest what's going on. I mean, what's an automation when it's at home? Certainly doesn't sound like the frightening to me. Do you mind? I'm trying to keep a lookout here. If I fail to spot an approaching army of automata, there'll be hell to pay. Okay, cool. If we go down... Okay. I need to head back out. Should have gone out here first, really. And nothing. Okay, we'll be out there later for something. Book titled The Intellects of Confucius. Do not fear death. There may be surprises awaiting you in the next world, or there may be not, in which case, be afraid. There is no right or wrong in battle. There is only the living and the dead. So what does that make battle right or wrong? Huh. You're wondering what that rum contraption shuffling around in the corner is? It's a variety of automation. What's it called, you ask? I believe it's known as an automated debris aspirator. You switch the thing on and it busy itself sucking up dust and other undesirable substances. Be rather temperamental, mind you.
Oh.
Royal bedchamber. You really should be going in there, you know. It's awfully rude. Well, tough. Single file. Strength ring. I did put this on, golden golem heart. Gives me some crit chance. Take that 8 strength, I think. Ah, there you are. You have no trouble getting your trust. Now go ahead and introduce yourself to the king. His Highness is desperately fatigued. I trust you'll keep this brief. Tell me, do you think the automata have souls? Do you think they would feel anything if they gazed upon a meadow brimming with beautiful flowers? You say they find solace and comfort in the way that the water catches the afternoon sun? No, but rather fear not. They have no feelings, and that's what makes them the most fearsome adversary imaginable. Good king, welcome.
Oh!
So you must be the travellers that Captain Goodwinding has recruited. I'm happy to welcome you aboard. Time was we wouldn't have dreamt of pressing every passing wayfarer into service, but desperate times call for desperate measures. My duty as king is to defend a great nation by any means necessary. And if that means relying on the goodwill of strangers, then so be it. Not that there's any need for us to remain strangers, of course. May I ask your names? It is a pleasure to make your acquaintance. I have absolute faith that you will do my kingdom proud. Now, tell me, Captain, how do things stand in Frostbisher? The struggle against the automation horde shows no signs of abating, alas. I rather fear that neither our troops nor the townspeople will prevail for much longer. I see, and some things are worse than I feared. Indeed, Your Majesty, we have a steep hill to climb if we're to stand a chance. We need a radical new strategy, and we need it fast. But Mayfather, would you not agree that this might be an opportune moment to consult with Autonomous? He is, after all, an expert in all things mechanical and automated. He's bound to have insights into which could barely begin to conceive. Forgive me for speaking out of turn, Your Highness, but I fear we have nothing to gain from speaking to a measurably obstinate individual. Autonomous harbours a grudge of truly epic proportions against all mankind. He will offer us no assistance, I assure you. It is not as if I have not tried. I know that Autonomous has rather withdrawn and aloof ever since that incident. But still I sense that our kingdom has urgent need of him. Please, Captain, do this for me. Speak to him. Speak to your brother. Ask for his aid. Not to badger the captain, darling. Consulting with automasters may prove fruitful, but there are surely other avenues we can explore. Let's start by giving these mercenaries their orders, Captain. If you've done that, you should rest. You look exhausted, man. Yes, Your Majesty. Now, listen up, you lot. We're assigning you lookout duty, commencing immediately. You are to proceed directly to the roof and relieve the guard stationed at the top of his tower. Now, get to it. So, to get to the lookout tower, we have to get to the roof. We'll work out the rest once we're up there, I suppose. Bah, why is getting around castles always such a pain? Who's designing these things? Yes, down here. Oh no. It's here. Great seeing stuff. You can leave this lookout thing to me. Okay, so we need to come over here. I'm guessing we're going to need to jump down this hole eventually.
Huh?
What the devil? That poor fellow.
Now.
To the officer's mess without delay. Follow me, soldier. Golly, how devilishly manly. I suppose this means something awful must have happened.
What?
Now, calm down, soldier, and tell me what happened. You say that Frostbishop has fallen? Yes, sir. We lost a lot of men. Those things, they're... Come on, man, snap out of it. Stiff upper lip and all of that. Yes, sir. We were unable to hold back their advance. After the town fell, the automata withdrew to their base, but I fear they are gathering their troops to march to the castle. 2 seconds. Oh god, it's still going. I see. At ease, soldier. Rest now. You did well to make it so gravely injured. So, it seems the automata have humbugged us. Alert the troops. We must put the entire castle on a war footing. Yes, sir. You will come with me. We are headed out west where Autonomous resides in his tinkerer's shed. What bloody message I need to respond to. Time is against us. Without his assistance, I fear this kingdom stands no chance of survival. Quickly now. There isn't a moment to lose. Those clanking curs could be at our door before we know it. Look, slippery soldier, we march westward to the Royal Institute of Automery. You are familiar with the place, I take it? No. Okay, I would have liked to have slept.
Hey.
Sounds like Frostbishop's in trouble. We can't head there just yet. First things first, we've got to try and win Autonomous around. There's no inn or anything, which is... I might use... some of these. Okay, grab this. Moonwood bulb. Okay. Head in. And to think I vowed never to come here again. Or... okay. No well. There is some barrels to break. Medicinal herb. Nice. Mini meadow anywhere? Antidotal herb. Strong medicine and a single file. Nice. There's a note stuck in the machine. Automated debris aspirator model ADA-003 is out of order. Must source spare parts. Okay. We head in. Yep, looks good. Okay. There's a brass plate on the automated chest with an inscription that reads, "Hello, my name is Ellie."
Ah, autonomous. You're, keeping well, I hope? Stand fast, soldiers. I'll handle this. I hope you'll forgive me for presuming to try and convince you one last time. But Frobisher has fallen, and the automata may well be marching on the castle as we speak. I have to ask you again. Could you possibly see your way to helping us defeat them?
You never did know when to give up, did you, Thaddeus? I told you before, I haven't the slightest intention of helping you, and nothing has changed. Not a sausage.
So it would be no skin off your nose if the kingdom where you were born and raised were wiped from the map? Is that it?
Yes, I'd say that sums it up rather neatly. We humans must all die in the end, dear fellow. Just as well today as tomorrow.
Damn your stubborn hide, Autonomous! It's no good. The man cannot be reasoned with. We must return to the castle without delay. The automaton horde may already be at the gates. Ah.
Private Paul, lead the way to the castle. Quick march! 70 gold. Noble garb. Okay, glad I didn't buy another one of them. Good. Can you... Yeah. Yeah, we'll keep the air apparel. Okay. Uh-oh.
What?
What the devil? An automation all the way out here? Now, there's a rum thing. The infernal contraption just stopped.
Ah.
What's all this hullabaloo? I thought I told you to. Fascinating. So this is one of the automata that you have so hot under your collar, is it? Seems that unfortunate creature is in rather bad shape, but all is not lost, in fact. I believe this presents us with something of an opportunity. There, just give me a hand, will you? You can't leave this poor girl sitting here. You wish me to help you move it? What exactly do you have in mind, Autonomous? Dearie me, I don't have to spell it out. I'm saying that I may be able to aid your cause. If I were to make some subtler adjustments to this automation's inner mechanisms, I could probably get it to fight against the erstwhile commands. Sound good to you? It certainly does. What can we do to help? These components are clearly not the work of vulgar human hands. I fear I would struggle to replicate them. Need to find the replacements for the broken parts. You say the Flushbus has fallen. I think that your men managed to defeat at least some of the automata during the fighting. I'd very much like to have a nose around town and see what manner of scrap I can salvage, but I will of course require protection. All sounds rather risky, but I fear we have no alternative. I will accompany Autonomous on a reconnaissance mission to Frostbisher. Guard him with your lives, or you will. Shall remain here and ensure his bag of bolts doesn't suddenly run off. Time is of the essence, it seems. Let us be on our way. We don't have time to waste on empty flattery. Let's get to Frostbisher and retrieve the components I need without a delay. We zoom there. And Alright, let's go. Goodness me, what an appalling sight. In truth, they never stood a chance. The townspeople should have evacuated the moment the automata approached. Every day, every cloud has a silver lining, as they say. Seems the kingdom's troops at least put up half decent fight. It looks to be a veritable trove of automation parts to salvage. Come on, let's see what treasures we can retrieve. See, yes, the components in its head seem to be in good nick. Do the honours, would you? When a machine breaks down, returning it to life can be as trivial as installing a spare part. Once a human dies, you can weep and wail and gnash your teeth to the kingdom come and bring them back, no matter how much you love them. We're still short a few parts. We must continue the search and see what we can salvage. Guessing these guys are not here. Oh, they are. Okay, still nothing in there. Okay. Yep, they're still stood there. So if it's fallen, it hasn't really fallen, has it? What do we have here? Ah, that section under the arm looks salvageable. Extract it for me, if you would. Die before one's time may be undesirable, but the ones left behind, well, that's intolerable. I will never ever allow myself to be put in that position again. No, I refuse to invest any emotional expectation in someone who will one day leave. That's what drives my research into the deathless world of the machine. On that note, we still have a component or two to find. Onwards and no lollygagging. Or one through here. Yes, that shiny cog in his torso looks up to snuff. Fetch it for me, would you? You know, in many ways, the automata are the perfect creation. They have no hearts, no souls, and they do not die. Yes, if my plan comes to fruition, then she and I... Oh, what a thought. We have the necessary components. I shall return to my workshop and begin repairing our robotic friend. I suggest you head back to the castle and put your feet up, whatever it is your generation do to relax. I shall let Theodis know how we get on. I bid you farewell for now. Okay. Oh no, there's a horrible metally smell coming from the castle. This isn't good. Need to get back there right away. Absolutely.
Oh.
Yeah, let's drop her. Let's get everything back here. And then we'll zoom to the castle. Oh my god. Look lively, you lot. The automation punishers have made it to the castle. Get yourselves to the gates without delay. We would need to make sure none of those clanking horrors get inside. Okay. Okay, that just says to assault. Oh, mate, you give me strength. Let me succor these brave soldiers. Okay, I think we're going to save here, ladies and gents. So please like, comment, subscribe, all the good stuff really help me out. Yeah, there'll be some more Dragon Quest VII Reimagined coming away shortly. And we've probably got to defend this castle next. So we're going to call it here. And I'll see you all in the next one.